Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. I am your teacher, Alice, and I am very happy to be here with you today.
And hello from me. I am James. It is a fantastic day and we have a very exciting English lesson for you. Today we are talking about the most famous sports event in the entire world.
That is right. Today, we're talking about football, or as they say in the United States, soccer. Specifically, we are talking about the World Cup.
The World Cup happens every 4 years. People from every country watch it. It is full of emotion, happiness, and sometimes sad tears. It is a great topic to practice your English.
Exactly. When you watch a football match with your friends, you need to know the right words. You need to know how to celebrate a goal, how to talk about the rules, and how to support your favorite team. We are keeping this lesson at the A2 level. The sentences will be short, easy, and very useful.
In our role play today, Speaker 1 and I are watching the World Cup final on television. We are in my living room. We are wearing our team shirts, eating snacks, and watching the game together.
I am very competitive, so this will be fun. Are you ready? Let's start the match. Hello? James, open the door. It is me.
Hello, come in. Welcome to my house. Wow, look at you. You are wearing a yellow and green shirt. You have a flag painted on your face.
Yes, of course. Today is the World Cup final. I am supporting Brazil. Brazil is the best team in the world. We have 5 World Cup titles. Today, we will win our 6th.
We will see about that. Look at my shirt. I am wearing a white shirt with a red cross. I am supporting England. England is a great team. We invented the game of football.
Well, today, Brazil will play better. Your living room looks great. The television is very big.
Thank you. I bought a new television just for the World Cup. I want to see the players clearly. Please sit down on the sofa. Make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. I am very excited. I am also very hungry. Did you buy any food for the game? You cannot watch football without snacks.
Do not worry. I have a lot of food. On the table, there are potato chips, peanuts, and popcorn. I also ordered 2 big pizzas. They will arrive soon.
Perfect. What about drinks? I'm thirsty.
I have cold soda, water, and some orange juice in the fridge. What would you like to drink?
I would like a glass of cold soda, please, with ice.
Here you go. 1 cold soda. Oh, look at the television. The broadcast is starting. They are showing the stadium.
Wow, the stadium is huge. It's full of people. There are no empty seats. Look at all the fans. They are singing and dancing.
Yes, the atmosphere is amazing. The fans are very loud. Okay, the players are walking onto the field. The grass is so green.
Here comes the Brazil team. They look very focused. And there's the England team.
Now it is time for the national anthems. Everyone is standing up. They are singing the songs of their countries. It's a very emotional moment.
Yes, it is beautiful. Okay, the anthems are finished. The players are in their positions on the field.
The referee is looking at his watch. He has the whistle in his mouth.
He blows the whistle. Beep! The match begins. England has the ball first.
Yes, England passes the ball to the midfield. We are playing slowly. We are keeping the ball.
Oh, Brazil steals the ball. He is running very fast. He is near the goal. Shoot! Kick the ball!
Oh, the goalkeeper saves it. The England goalkeeper catches the ball. That was very close. My heart is beating very fast.
That was a great save. The Brazilian player kicked the ball very hard, but your goalkeeper is very tall.
Now England is attacking. Pass to the left, pass to the right. He crosses the ball into the penalty area.
Oh no! The Brazilian defender pushes the English player. The English player falls down on the grass.
Hey, that's a foul. The referee blows his whistle again. That's a bad foul.
I don't think so. He didn't push him hard. The English player is just acting. He is faking it.
No way, it was a clear foul. Look, the referee is taking a card from his pocket. It's a yellow card.
A yellow card? That is not fair. It was an accident.
It is the rule. You cannot push another player. Now England has a free kick. This is a very dangerous position. It's close to the goal.
The Brazilian players are making a wall. They stand together to block the ball. The goalkeeper is shouting instructions.
The English player runs to the ball. He kicks it. It goes over the wall.
It hits the post. The ball hits the metal post and goes out. Wow, I am so lucky.
Oh, no, I can't believe it. That was almost a beautiful goal.
Oh, the doorbell. Is that the pizza?
Yes, it must be the pizza delivery. Perfect timing. The first half is almost over. Let me go to the door and pay the delivery guy.
Okay, I will watch the game. Do not worry, the score is still 0-0. Nothing is happening.
I have the pizzas. 1 pepperoni pizza and 1 cheese pizza. It smells delicious.
Oh, great. Bring the pizza here. The referee just blew the whistle for halftime. The first half is finished. The players are going to the locker room to rest.
The score is 0-0. It's a draw. What do you think of the game so far?
I think Brazil is playing well, but England has a very strong defense. It is difficult to score a goal. We need to pass the ball faster.
I agree. England is playing a defensive game, but we had the best chance with that free kick. Have a slice of pizza. It's very hot.
Thank you. This pepperoni pizza is very good. So, how long is the halftime break?
The halftime break is 15 minutes. The players drink water, rest, and talk to their coach.
The coach is very important. He tells the players what to do. I hope the Brazilian coach changes the strategy for the second half. We need to win.
The 15 minutes are over. The players are back on the field. The second half is starting.
Okay, let's put the pizza away. I need to focus. Brazil has the ball now.
England is defending. Brazil passes the ball to the striker. He is running past the English defenders.
He is alone. It's just him and the goalkeeper. He shoots.
Oh, no.
Goal! Yes! Goal for Brazil! What a beautiful goal. He kicked the ball right into the top corner of the net.
I can't believe it. The defense made a terrible mistake. The goalkeeper couldn't stop it.
Look at the Brazilian fans in the stadium. They are going crazy. They are jumping and hugging each other. The score is now 1-0 for Brazil.
Okay, calm down. There are still 30 minutes left in the game. England has time to score. We need to attack now.
Brazil is playing with a lot of confidence now. They are keeping the ball.
The time is passing. There are only 5 minutes left. England has the ball. We are attacking with all our players.
Be careful, the English player is in the penalty area.
The Brazilian defender tackles him. He falls down.
No, he touched the ball. It was a clean tackle.
The referee blows the whistle. He points to the penalty spot. It's a penalty for England.
What? That is terrible. The referee is blind. He clearly touched the ball, not the player.
It is a penalty. The English captain takes the ball. He places it on the white spot. It's the last minute of the game. If he scores, it's a draw.
The Brazilian goalkeeper is looking at him. He is jumping on the line to distract him. Please save it.
The English captain runs. He kicks the ball.
The goalkeeper jumps to the right.
And the ball goes to the left. Goal! Yes, England scores. It's a goal.
Oh no, I am so sad. The goalkeeper jumped the wrong way.
The score is 1-1. It's a draw. Look at the English fans. They are singing loud.
The referee looks at his watch. He blows the whistle 3 times. Beep, beep, beep. The match is over.
The final score is 1-1. It's a tie. Nobody wins and nobody loses.
Well, it was a very exciting game. Both teams played very well. It's a fair result.
Yes, it was a great match. I'm happy we watched it together. Now let's finish the rest of this pizza.
Good idea. I am hungry again from all the shouting. And we're out of character. Wow, that was a very stressful football match.
It really was a 1-1 draw at the last minute, but it was the perfect role play to use all the important World Cup vocabulary.
Absolutely. We talked about the rules, the stadium, the fans, and of course, the goals. Now, let's explain these words so our listeners can use them too.
Yes, let's look at the vocabulary. The first thing we talked about was our clothes. You were wearing a yellow and green shirt, but in sports, we use a special word. We call it a jersey.
Yes, a jersey. It is spelled Jersey. A jersey is the official shirt that sports players wear. It usually has the team colors, a logo, and a number on the back. Fans also buy jerseys to wear when they watch the game.
I said, you are wearing a Brazil jersey. And then I asked you a question. I asked, who are you supporting?
To support a team means you want that team to win. You like them, you wear their colors, and you shout for them. In American English, people often say to cheer for a team. I cheer for Brazil, or I support Brazil. They mean the same thing.
The people who support a team are called fans. In the role play, we looked at the TV and said, look at all the fans in the stadium. The fans are the people who love the sport and watch the games.
Now let's talk about the most important person on the field, the person who wears a black or bright-colored shirt, the referee.
The referee is the boss of the game. He or she makes sure the players follow the rules. The referee has a small object in his mouth called a whistle. He blows the whistle to start the game, to stop the game, and to end the game.
During the game, a Brazilian player pushed an English player. The referee blew his whistle and said it was a foul.
A foul is an action that breaks the rules. If you push someone, kick someone, or use your hands in football, it is a foul. Because it was a bad foul, the referee gave the player a yellow card.
A yellow card is a warning. It means, be careful, do not do that again. If a player gets 2 yellow cards or does something very bad, the referee gives a red card. A red card means the player must leave the field and he cannot play anymore.
Luckily, there were no red cards in our game. Now let's talk about the numbers in the game. We call the numbers the score.
The word score is very interesting because it is a noun and a verb. As a verb, it means to get a point. Brazil scored a goal. England scored a penalty. It means they put the ball in the net.
As a noun, the score is the number of goals for each team. The score is 1-0. The final score is 1-1.
And what happens when the score is the same, when both teams have 1 goal or 0 goals? We use the word draw.
A draw means nobody wins and nobody loses. The game finishes with equal points. In American English, they often use the word tie. The game is a tie, or the game is a draw. Both are correct and very common.
Let's review one more word, goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is the special player who stands in front of the net. He's the only player who can use his hands. His job is to stop the ball from going into the goal.
Our role play had some great goalkeepers. They made some fantastic saves.
They really did. So remember these words: jersey, support, fan, referee, foul, yellow card, score, and draw. If you know these words, you can watch any football match in English.
Okay, it is time for our quick review. We want you to practice your speaking skills. We will say a sentence from today's lesson, and you will repeat it out loud. Are you ready?
Listen and repeat after us.
Which team do you support?
I am wearing my team's jersey.
The referee blows the whistle.
That was a bad foul.
He scored a beautiful goal.
The final score is a draw.
Excellent job, everyone. Your pronunciation is getting better every day. Now we have a fun challenge for you. We want you to write in the comments section on YouTube.
Your challenge question today is, what is your favorite football team and who is your favorite player?
For example, you can write, "My favorite team is Real Madrid, and my favorite player is Vinicius Jr."
Write your answers in the comments below. We love reading about your favorite teams.
And the referee blows the final whistle. That is all the time we have for today's podcast. We hope you enjoyed learning English with the World Cup.
If you liked this lesson, please give this video a big thumbs up. It's like scoring a goal for our channel. It helps us make more free English lessons for you.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon. That way you'll never miss a new episode.
Thank you so much for watching, listening, and practicing with us today. Have a wonderful week and enjoy the next football match.
See you next time. Bye.